So you guys, I heard there's a government shutdown for like a month. I even also heard that this is in America, of course. I also heard that some airplanes have been is it shut down or grounded, or they limited. Uh, there's a limited amount of planes that's allowed to fly. They're cutting out some of the government assistance for the elderly and the handicapped, or those who are emotionally, mentally, physically handicapped. I heard the healthcare, Medicare, Medicaid, and even your private healthcare, the prices, they cut off some of the Medicare and Medicaid support or aid, and they also they also increase the price for some of your private education, your private healthcare. I hope you guys are paying attention, and I hope you're taking notes, and I hope you are preparing yourself for what's about to come down, what's about to go down, and what's about to hit the fan. This is not a fear-mongering message, but if you look in the news lately, even I heard, is it Amazon? I think Amazon fired, is it 16,000 or 60,000 people lost their job to AI. And it's not just Amazon alone, Facebook, many of those companies, people are losing jobs to AI. That means people are losing jobs to robots, to computers. I hope you guys are connecting the dots, because these people who rule, these globalists ruling elite, their ultimate goal is to depopulate, or should I say less human beings. And the best way to do that is to create computers or engineer systems where most human skills are no longer needed. Now, I'm not saying AI is 100% bad, because I myself have been using it to create some of my videos, to do some special effects on my videos. So I like it to a certain extent, but is the purpose of AI, the purpose was it created to annihilate the need of human beings? So no jobs are safe. So every job is a threat, or AI poses a threat to every job. I don't know, but I guess the only kind of job that AI might not pose a threat to is the job that we used to do, that our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents used to do back in the days, which is grow your own food. I think people need to come together and set up our own. Everybody needs to come across the whole world. Humanity needs to come together and set up their own little community where you guys are self-sufficient. You don't even need a government you don't even need a government for help within the country where your neighborhood, your community is set up. Look at the Amish. Whether AI comes, it doesn't move them. They are still surviving and they are thriving. Electricity or no electricity, they are thriving. Smartphone, no smartphone, they are thriving. A vehicle, what do you call it, EV or Tesla, and none of the things are moving there. Now is it affecting how they live? They are still living. They are still thriving. You see? So we need to set up communities across the globe that we can survive and thrive with or without the advancement of technology. Anybody saying technology is bad or is wrong or is demonic, I'm not saying that. Technology serves a purpose, but should we continue to allow technology get to the point that your jobs are no longer needed, or your job can be now performed by computers, by AI? Is that the state we're living in? We have to go back to the way how the Amish used to live and how the Amish are still living today. With all the modern advancement, it has not stopped them. They are still thriving, they are still living, they are still populating, they are still making babies, they are still enjoying their lives. Even surrounding the world or the community or the city or states surrounding them is not affecting them. They are still living. We might have to go back to those days. We'll set up our own community, we grow our own food, provide your own power, provide your own water, provide your own school and health hospitals. I mean, we have to get to the point where each community have to provide for themselves, because the system is to the point where it's squeezing people out. I just want to encourage you guys, those of you who are watching across the globe, you want to consider, when some of us been telling you to come home, you say that dirty place, I don't want to come home, and there's no road, and there's no light, and there's no this, and there's no that. But the way America and the Western nation are going, do you think you still have a future there? Do you think you still have a future? Be honest. Things are expensive and people are losing their job to computers, to AI, to robots. Do you think life will always be the way it is? So I want you to consider, we still have beach land available, Riverview land, farmland for you to grow your own food or become a farmer and provide food for the community that will be out here. What else we got? Lagoon land. We also have land by the roadside. I call it by the roadside meaning because that road, on that main Dusty road, that will eventually become the major highway. So land on that road will be very important. So you guys think about it. We have about 5 or 6 clients that are actually on ground now as we speak. They are actually developing their land now. I just have to find time one of these days, take my camera, go there because the dry season is starting, so it's hot. Whoo, girl child, about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, the sun is up. So if I have to do video, I will have to go there in the morning before the sun comes up, or go there when the sun is going down. But the thing is, they are not all together in one spot. They are spread out, but it's in that same direction, but they're spread out. So if you don't have a car, and it's not all in walking distance, not for me to walk in this hot sun. I might have to take a motorbike. That's my only means of transportation at the moment is motorbike. I don't have a car yet. I'm gonna get one. So you guys, I want you to think about it. There's about five to six clients on ground developing right now as we speak. That's a wonderful sign. That's a good news to let you know that people are not just purchasing land just to hold it. It is not a way. It's not Liberia or even Africa. It's not like what it used to be that people purchase land and they just hold it for 20, 30, 40 years and never develop. Sometimes they die. They hand it over to their children, and their children have no interest in Africa because life is going great for them in the diaspora. But now things are changing. If you look at even the Americans, black or white in America, in Europe, in Canada, Australia, they are looking for ways. They are looking for escape route. They want to get out. Some of them have gotten out. Some of them wants to get out. Some of them are thinking the only way they can get out is to get some money in the pocket. Some people say they have to work. Beloved, you've been working for 10, 20, 30 years. If you haven't made it millions to come home and enjoy yourself, my next advice to you would be, beloved, listen. Start looking. I want to say start looking online for online jobs. But then I just cut myself. Is it the same online job that AI is doing now? Lord have mercy. We find ourselves in a conundrum or a dilemma. You guys want to say look for jobs where you can work from home, on the computer, online. If they are still available, if those kind of jobs are still available, customer service, tech support, personal assistant, personal secretary. That's me. You have to also be techie. And some of you, technology have come and passed you by. You want to know how to use your smartphone to call, to text, or to answer. That's it. All the features in your phone, you don't even know. You pay the phone $500, you pay for the phone, but all the features in your phone, you don't even know how to use them. If you want to advance, you have to at least allow yourself to open your mind and learn some other skills. Otherwise, AI is going to put you out in the job market. I hope this message is encouraging. I know I went all over the place, but my point is, come home, beloved. Come home and let's make Africa great. Let's make Liberia great together. Because if not you, who? If not now, when? Look at the state of America, UK, Canada, Australia, Germany. Look at the whole Western nation. If you are honest with yourself, things are not the way they used to be. They're not. Things are getting hard, tough, and very violent. So, beloved, think about it. Come home and let's all create a community together where we can look after each other, look out for each other, or we can become our brother's keeper, literally. I can watch your house, you watch my house. If I grow in my garden extra tomatoes and you don't have tomatoes, I bring my tomatoes to your house. If you have extra cucumber, we exchange the bartering. Look at it, we'll have to go back to the bartering system. Beloved, we have to set up a system. We have to study the Amish people, see how the Amish people live, and replicate it. It looks like those are the only group of people who will survive whatever's coming down the pipe. Whatever is coming down, the Amish people will survive. Will we who are used to our high tech, our computer, our internet, I say we because myself included. So start thinking of ways that you can survive without the system. You rush to your local supermarket. They say there's a hurricane coming. I know I was in the States. There's a hurricane coming. You rush to the supermarket. If you get there, you see people fighting over tissue and water. But what if you rush to the supermarket and you get there, the shelves are empty? You go to the next supermarket down the street, it's empty. You keep driving another 20, 30 miles, all the supermarkets are empty. What you gonna do? Some of you have houses, or at least you have an apartment, you have a piece of land in your backyard somewhere, your townhouse. Get some pots and grow your food. I was doing it. I was living in the apartment before I moved into my house in the mountains. I was living in an apartment, and I had a good sized patio. I grew some stuff: tomatoes, peppers, onions, ginger, garlic, cucumber, rosemary, basil, lettuce, cabbage, broccoli. You can grow those things in pots. Eggplants, flower sauce. If you Liberian, you know what I'm talking about. I think Nigerian call it jute leaf. I grew those things in good sized pots. I grew them in pots. I had my dirt during from the spring. From my March, April, I started planting my stuff, and they grew. I used to have enough harvest that I used to put the rest in the freezer, and then it would last me until winter. Then when the next season come again, it's time to plant. So I had enough. I learned those things. I didn't realize I was learning that to come home. But some of you got a piece of land, you got a space, start growing your own food. Stop depending on the system. You want to know what you're eating, what's in your body. Stop depending upon the system and start to grow your own food. You don't know how to watch videos. I don't know how I never knew how to grow either, but I watched several videos on YouTube how to grow. They call it container garden, garden, raised bed garden, whatever. Sit down, watch as many videos as you can. Take notes, write down things. If you watch it over and over, it will stick in your head. Then go to the store, make a list of things while you're watching your video. Go and buy the seeds, the dirt, the fertilizer. You can even make your own homemade fertilizer. You can make your own compost. I make my own compost now since I have a nice, beautiful 2 acres land on the beach. I make my own compost, which means my own black garden dirt. All my food scraps, I don't throw them away anymore. I keep them in the back there. Every 2 or 3 days, you stir it up. The other day we filled up, I think 5 or 6 bags, 25 kg bags. 4 or 5 of them were filled with rich black dirt. All that dirt came from food waste. When we stir it up, we just sprinkle a little bit of sand on top of it, just a little bit to cut the scent. That's it. Whenever I dump new food scrap, their kitchen scrap, onion skin, garlic skin, we just dump it in there. It becomes rich. In 2 to 4 months, become rich black garden dirt. Rich, just drop the seed, it grows overnight. So beloved, I'm begging you, I'm encouraging you, I'm begging you, please come home. I know some people say, oh, why should come home? What's there for me? What's left in the Western world for you anyway, if you're honest with yourself? And some of you, deep in your heart, you want to come, but it's pride that's eating you. Swallow your pride. Reach out to me. Come, let's mobilize. Those from the diaspora and those on ground can put our gift, our talents, our resources, put it together, brainstorm and get some ideas how we can make Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, how we can make the continent Africa great, one village at a time. I want to put a special message out there to humbly conquer. I will keep saying this, all my video, I put it to the end. Somebody's watching who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows her. I have a phone number, but she doesn't answer calls. I send her text message, she doesn't reply. So it's not like I don't have a contact. I have a contact. So if you know her, tell her. She's been senator for I think 8 or 9 years. She's on her 2nd term. Ordinary road, she can't fix it for us. Ordinary light, she can bring it, and we are closer to Monrovia and we don't have light. And people in River says compound 3, compound 4, 5, they have light. They are boasting and bragging and celebrating they have light. And we are closer to Monrovia and we don't have light. There's a problem. Talk to her. Somebody reach this message out to her. I don't want her job. I don't care. I'm not into politics. I just want to live my life. Just give me light and fix the road. I'm cool. I'm cool. So all of you who have land and property through me, through Varetra, let's put our voices together and put some pressure on this woman that she might just give us light or some. Because when you talk to her, she always say, oh, the president promised her on her birthday. Which birthday? Because how many birthdays have passed? 9. Because she's been there for 9 years. She's on the 2nd term. Please, just give us light and fix the road. Get this message out to her. Thank you.